You're right, Jeff admitted. That was pretty rude, and I'm sorry. And just so you know, you don't have to worry. I would never leave you for a 20 dash for dashier dashold. They're too loud, and they use too many emojis. Thank you, Audrey said sarcastically. That is a load off my mind. I feel so much better knowing I'm the quiet choice. You're being sarcastic because you don't think I can attract a 24-year-old. Not even if you were wearing a suit made out of Justin Timberlake. Audrey challenged. You're forgetting you were 24 when you fell for my charms, Jeff reminded her. Oh, your charms. When I first saw you, you were screaming at a girl for over-pumping the cake. It was gonna be all foam. You looked like a crazed lumberjack. The bet was set. One night, no wedding ring. Jeff had to get a phone number from a girl in her early 20s. The night at the bar was a disaster for the old lion. Jeff's opening lines were rusted, his manly aura coming off as creepy uncle. Hi, I'm Jeff, he said to a girl named Beth. I like your shirt, she said politely, looking for an exit. Oh, thanks, my wife bought it for me, Jeff blurted out. He froze. Hold on, hold on. When I said wife, I meant my dead wife. She bought it from beyond the grave. It's a ghost shirt. Audrey eventually found him at the bar, slumped over a drink that was mostly ice. She sat next to him, sliding her own ring into her pocket. Hi, she said. Is this seat taken? No. Jeff sighed. Feel like buying a girl a drink? Audrey asked. I had a fight with my husband. He was sort of being a jerk. He thinks he's a player. Is that right? Jeff smiled, finally recognizing the play. Yeah, he met this 24-year-old slut and we don't know she's a slut, Jeff argued, playing along. She's a lifeguard. Are all lifeguards sluts? As I was saying, Audrey continued, my husband carried on about her right in front of me, like I wasn't even there. Made me feel taken for granted. Well, Jeff said softly, my wife thought that she was the only one who could ever find me attractive. Made me feel taken for granted. She shouldn't have done that, Audrey whispered. He shouldn't have either, Jeff agreed. Want to go back to my place? Audrey asked with a grin. What kind of girl do you think I am? Jeff laughed. Just yours. Chapter 10, The Trapezius Incident. The final hurdle of the month came in the form of a literal pain in the neck. Jeff had helped Jennifer move a heavy couch, the same couch that had been in the Sonia apartment, and in the process, pulled a muscle in his shoulder. Oh, I'm so sorry, Jennifer said, seeing him wincing. Let me massage it, see if I can loosen it up. I have the hands of a healer. I'm not a big people-touching-me guy. Jeff grunted. My personal space is roughly the size of a football field. I studied massage. I know what I'm doing, she insisted. All right, sure, give it a shot. But if you touch my feet, the deal is off. As Jennifer worked on the knot in his trapezius, Jeff felt the tension melting away. It was a professional, therapeutic touch, but Jeff's body had a mind of its own. If you ever get tired with graphic design, you could do this for a living. Well, I did work for a physical therapy clinic for a summer after college. And, oh, Jennifer stopped suddenly. Jeff's body had betrayed him. A physiological response to a therapeutic massage had created a very awkward situation. Jeff scrambled out of the apartment, his face the color of a ripe tomato. He felt like he had just committed a crime against the building's bylaws. He spent the next 2 days avoiding Jennifer and acting like a fugitive around Audrey. Every time the elevator opened, he checked for enemies. Jeff is acting so weird, Audrey told Jennifer later. He's jumping every time the toaster pops. What the hell is going on? Jennifer sighed. So, Jeff didn't tell you about the thing. Earlier, Jeff helped me lift the couch back onto the rug. He hurt his neck. I massaged it. He felt much better. Well, he felt so much better. He gave me a standing ovation. Without standing up. Audrey blinked. Oh, what? My Jeff, the man who won't even look at me when I'm in my underwear because the game is on. No, no, it's a physiological response, completely innocent and accidental, Jennifer explained. I was hoping Jeff would tell you. Audrey confronted Jeff that evening. You know, this whole thing could have been avoided if you just didn't try to hide it from me. I didn't try to hide it from you, Jeff stammered. It was gone by the time I got home. I was just processing. I meant the fact that you hid the incident. It made you look guilty, like you enjoyed it. I felt guilty. Jeff shouted. That's why I didn't let you have your way with me earlier. I felt like I had cheated with a trapezius. Audrey softened, laughing. Look, all you had to do was be honest. You can tell me anything. Really. So you would have been fine if I walked in here and said, hey, look what the cute neighbor girl gave me. Oh, now she's cute. Audrey snapped, her jealousy flaring for a split second. No, that's not what. You just said I could tell you anything. Yes, but don't be stupid about it. Audrey laughed. That's my point. I can't tell you everything. You can tell me everything I should know. If it's just gonna upset me and it's not important, then don't tell me. Jeff nodded, the weight finally lifting. I thought that's what I was doing here. Yes, but I found out. Audrey teased. Go on. Are you gonna keep the earrings? She pointed to the gilt diamonds Jeff had bought her earlier that day. Oh, yeah. Jeff grinned. Easily the most expensive erection I've ever had. Chapter 11, The Powdered Donut Hole. Russell Dunbar prided himself on his game, but even the best players eventually meet their match. For Russell, his match wasn't a jealous husband or a sophisticated socialite. It was a 10-year-old boy named Bronson. It started at the playground near the newsstand. Russell was wearing his best ecru shirt, trying to catch the eye of a pretty teacher during recess. He was leaning against a fence, looking casual, looking cool, looking pale. Hey, look, it's a little powdered donut hole. A voice piped up. Russell looked down. There was a kid staring at him. Excuse me, milk face, the kid said, his eyes narrow. Albino boy. Casper. Russell was stunned. He turned to Jeff later, seeking comfort. The pigment factory called, and my application